What's up, guys, and welcome back to my reading journey. Hope we're all doing absolutely fine, and today, as usual, we're going to continue the book by Cicero on the ideal orator. It's going to be the 56th part of the first book, so let's get started. In the same class was this problem that was discussed in our ancestors' time, though the individual concerned was of lower rank. If a man from an allied nation had been a slave at Rome, then had acquired his freedom and had subsequently returned home, had he, by returning to his own people, resumed his civic status there, and forfeited his Roman citizenship. Again, no trial can be more serious than the one about a man's freedom, and surely such a point of contention can depend on the civil law. For example, when the question is whether a slave has been enrolled in the census in accordance with his master's wish, becomes a free man immediately or after the lustrum has been performed. And again, what about the case that occurred in our father's time of the head of a household who had come to Rome from Spain? Although leaving a pregnant wife in the province, he married another woman in Rome without sending the first wife a notice of divorce. He died without a will, while a son had been born to each of the women. It was no trivial matter that was brought in the court here, since the question at issue involved the civic status of two people. Both of the boy had been born from the second wife, and of his mother, for she would be considered a concubine. Were it decided that a divorce from a former wife could only be effected by a certain set formula, not by a new marriage. Well then, when a man has no knowledge of these and similar aspects of the law of his own community, for him to roam all over the forum, moving haughtily, and with head held high, with a quick and willing tongue, and a mien to match, looking now this way, now that, attended by a huge following, while holding our offers of protection to his clients, help to his friends, and the light of his intellect, and counsel to virtually every citizen he meets, surely these must be considered more outrageous than anything. Alright, guys, we've done with another part, and we're going to continue tomorrow in the next one. So thank you for joining me today on this video. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Bye.